Hi, here is Mingxuan Han. Today I'm going to talk about the play Intimate April. First, I noticed that Esther's story of love. Even she fell in love with Mr. Marks at first, and Mr. Marks also wanted to develop relationship with her. They were separated by the tradition and the religious religious faith of Mr. Marks. So Esther finally chose to construct her George. However, he was not as kind and sensitive as he seems in letters. After they married, he spent her money and was out of work. The George used Esther's monies to date with her best friend, Mamie, a prostitute. All her story was full of twists and turns, which made me feel relieved. There are two values I think the author wanted to convey to us. First one is social constraints on independence. Those characters are suffer from the constraints placed on them by society based on their class, race, and gender. The author used contrast between Ethers and Van Braun to illustrate this. Van Braun can live in big house and hire Ethers to make beautiful clothes for her. However, Esther, she worked hard all day and all night to earn money to finish her dream. Even they spend a lot of time together, but their social roles are preserved respectively. Though Van Braun always acts like a white wife on upper class, and the Esther's are always act like a black woman in a lower class. The second one is chasing dreams. In Act 1, Scene 4, Mei Mei shared her dream with Esther that she wanted to live as a pianist however, she gave up to the reality. Esther's dreams was to open a beautiful parlor for black people. Even she was treated by George and give him her all saving. She never gave up, and she has hope and determined work ethic to chase her dream. At first, I was confused with the title since I think the title was irrelevant with the content of the play. However, after I Googled it, I found it turns out that the title has two meanings. One is her work deal with the clothes, and the other is that her inner feeling is like intimate April and was exposed on play. The play reinvents the image of African American. In the traditional view, they are lazy and poor. Also, they hardly create social value for society. However, Esther's image was different. She is positive and hardworking. She loves bravely. The author used her image to appeal to people to look this group in new light. Yes, black people generally regarded as lazy, unmotivated, and criminal, like George Floyd. People will protest against the government to change people's view. There are two questions. One is, if you were the author, will you give a happy ending for Esther? What you will do for overcome race discrimination?